Hello, and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can implement an OMAD diet into a vegetarian diet. So let's get started. One of the first things that you want to address is making sure that you get all the supplements that you need. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of the DHA and nutrients like this that you need in your diet, like B12, D3. So a really good one that I like is My Kind Garden of Life. That they have a vegan recipe of multivitamin for women. And also I like the Garden of Life protein powder. Those are good. And also I like the vegan DHA formulas on Amazon. There's several different types, but I've tried about 3 of them, and they're basically based from algae as a DHA source. Another thing I would like to add is when I was eating a vegetarian 1 meal a day, I would typically have to eat my meal over the course of about 2 hours because I like to allow time for my fruit and my smoothie to digest before I would eat my cooked meal. Okay, one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a smoothie to kick off each meal, and you'll want to do things that are phytonutrient rich like berries, superfoods like spirulina, hemp seeds, and green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale. That way you're going to be getting a phytonutrient rich smoothie. Also, a protein powder would be great to implement as well. Or you could also do a green juice, a really hearty green juice. This is some of the ingredients that I like to use. Just simple carrots, celery, throw in maybe some kale or spinach or cilantro, and then a lemon always just hits it off and just adds the perfect delicious flavor, and it tastes amazing. So, and then you can sprinkle a little bit of cayenne pepper or ginger to add some spicy flavor. So that's another thing. Also, you want to incorporate some really rich blueberries. Blueberries are a great way to start off a meal, and replace things like white potatoes with sweet potatoes, and incorporate some healthy fats along for maximum absorption. And then another thing you can do is nut butters and nuts. Those are great ways to get some really good solid nutrients that you need, but I recommend that you try to get those eat those things at the end of your meal, since they're hard to digest. So make sure that you're getting natural sources of omega-3s like the chia seeds and the flax seeds. You can do things like sprinkle this on your toast or your oatmeal at the end of your meal, or sprinkle it on your salads even. Another little secret thing that you can do is sprouts. Sprout your legumes. That adds tons of nutrients. Also, make sure you do black beans and red beans in place of white beans or pinto beans. Here's some samples of some meal options that you can choose from. This is what I generally do. I would start out with a green smoothie or a green juice. And then I would usually make up a salad, and in my salads I usually sprout some sunflower seeds and add avocado. And then I would do something like and then for my meal I would have something like maybe a nice coconut curry dish. I try to incorporate some fats in with my dish to give it a heavier filling. And then I would usually do a nut butter toast at the end as a way to be more filling. And guys, you can just play around with different options of things that you want to add to your meal. This is just a generalized basis to give you, but this is how I would eat when I was a vegan on the OMAD diet about 6 months ago, and it worked out great. I felt really good. Now this is another meal option. This is meal option 2. We're going to start out with a green juice or a smoothie, and then we had some grapes, and then I ate a little bit lighter on this meal. I just kind of had some shredded carrots, some lettuce, and some mango, and then here was a little power bowl that I had with some chickpeas and so forth. Okay, and so in the rest of my meal, I had cilantro salad, some chickpeas, and some mashed potatoes sprinkled with some brewer's yeast. So there's another little hack to get some extra nutrients. Okay, so this is vegetarian meal number 3. I started out with a really hearty green juice, and then I had some honeydew melon, and then I had some mango, and then I made a really delicious rice and vegetable dish with some edamame beans on the side. And then this right here was a favorite dessert hack of way to get some nutrients, is I made some oatmeal, and I put some blueberries in it, and then I put a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses as a sweetener, and that's a great way to get some added phytonutrient rich nutrients into your food. Are with vegetarian meal sample number 4. Go ahead and start out with that green protein smoothie. You can't go wrong there every single time. And then maybe have some grapes, and then make up a really nice salad. I've got some spinach and tomatoes here, keeping it simple, and then some rice and potatoes, and it looks like some stir-fried vegetables, and then I had a nice little cookie for dessert, and it was vegan, of course. And then my vegetarian meal number 5 is again kicking it off with that protein smoothie, and then watermelon, and then having a really delicious salad. I sprouted some sunflower seeds and some sprouts, and some lentil sprouts, and really getting all my protein in, focusing on that protein, and some red bell peppers and shredded carrots. And then I had that famous oatmeal at the end with some blueberries and blackstrap molasses, and then some maybe almond butter toast at the end. It seemed like once I started incorporating some healthy fats into my one meal a day, I really was able to reap the benefits of getting those nutrients that you can get, when you incorporate some fat with some phytonutrient-rich food. It just helps your body absorb the fats better. And also learning to incorporate, choosing sweet potatoes over white potatoes, or using blackstrap molasses in place of sugar or honey. Things like that really make a big difference. And you can add the superfoods to your smoothies. And I have some really great smoothie recipes if you want to. I'll leave those down in the description box of a couple of videos that I think that you might be interested in for vegetarian OMAD. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you out. And I don't think there is really any perfectly one way to eat. We're all just trying to figure this out. And it seems like one person goes against what another person, nutritionist, says or whatever. So you just kind of have to listen to your body and do the best you can by incorporating the superfoods and the highly phytonutrient-rich foods. And if you have trouble digesting nuts, always soak those if you have trouble digesting them, and eat them at the end of your meal. Little things like that will make a huge difference for your digestion. And always eat your fruit at the beginning of your meal, after your smoothie. And always incorporate some healthy superfoods in your smoothie. And I hope this video really helps you out. And so if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. I would love to hear your comments or questions that you may have about being a vegetarian on one meal a day. And it worked out pretty good for me eating that way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You may want to add more or less to your meals. You may want to try some different things. This is just some ideas. And I hope this video helps you out. And I will, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you in the next videos, and have a wonderful day. Bye.